Mature-ish, and this is a channel where we just say ish on a mature tip. And again, I'm bringing you another episode, number 2 of Mayde by Mature-ish, and this particular video is about bobs, my favorite bobs. Just like Venetia is one of my favorite wigs that I did last time, this is also one of my favorite wigs, and this wig is made by Mayde, M-A-Y-D-E. I think it's Mayde, it could be Mayde, and this bob is called the Taylor, T-A-Y-L-O-R. Ta-da! And I don't know if you can see her color card, but this one is GDBKCHERRY. Now the GD stands for geodode, which is a way of describing crystals and the colors that stand out in crystals. So if this is the first one, the one that I've had the longest, they come very flat. All I had to do is cut off the lace. It is a lace front. Is it big head friendly? I'm not sure. I would say that. You've got to see the gorgeous color in this wig. That's what makes it so pretty. This one is streaked with purple, both sides. But as you just hold your head up and walk down the street, not a thing about it says that you got all this color popping off in your wig. It doesn't show because the basic color of the wig is black or 1B. It also has a little bit of texture in it. You can also see the purple in the back. See? And it falls so nicely. Now, this one shampoos well. Again, you want to shampoo her in a gentle soap. I like to use Dawn because it takes any product out. And the other thing I use is a half a cup of Downy. Rinse her, layer to dry. Here she is again. This is one I've worn the most because I've had it the longest. Now, let me show you the magic of the next one. Poof, I'm back. And this is the Mayde Taylor GDFROST. You want to know why it's GDFROST? Check this out. This one is filled with a golden brown, a little bit of golden brown, kind of a russet blonde, and a little bit of ash blonde, and it's all peekaboo. None of it's showing on top. When you just look at me, you can't see it. Now on this side, same thing. Now, does it peek if I shake my head under here? Yeah, you're going to get that peekaboo effect yet again. And in the back, you can definitely see the blonde. Okay, but that's when you're walking away from somebody. You don't have to worry about looking at it if you don't want to see it. This is another one I've had for a few months. Great summer hair, very lightweight, not necessarily, listen to me, not necessarily big head friendly. Now, through the magic of the internet and a little bit of magic in this broadcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one more Mayde Taylor, and this one is called the GDBRICK. This next one is fire. It's brand new for me. I'm going to cut off the lace off camera. And then for a treat, I'm going to show you how I put down a wig. It's not that hard to put down a lace wig. And it keeps you from wondering, is this thing going to slide out with a wig grip? I got a wig grip. This ain't going nowhere. No! So a wig grip can be your friend. We've got the blonde. We've got some purple. Wow. We've got some of the lighter blonde that's in the last one that I showed you, the one that's frost. We've got some black cherry over here. We've got a little bit of red. This wig has every color. Here's the hairline right here. And on these wigs, they are very brown. The lace is very brown. Okay, see that? For me, it's very brown. And I've told you before, I am not the one that's gonna cut the lace off on my head. So I'm gonna go off camera and cut the lace off this wig. First, let me try it on for you. I'll show you. Same cap construction. This is the back of the wig with the largest comb. 2 smaller combs will be in the front right here. And then you'll always have an adjustable strap that you can take in. I usually leave it all the way open because, like I said, there's nothing worse than a hair headache. So let's try her on. And I've got to get the hairline below my wig grip. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking real crazy sitting up here. And real crazy is not a destination I like to visit real often, but you know, I visit it every now and then because I got kids. So I visited crazy often enough, but you want to pull this down so you know where you want your wig to go. That is the purpose of trying on a wig with the lace still on it. Now, for those of you with a slightly bigger head than a 21 and you're wearing a wig grip, man, this is going to be tight. This is tight. The lace cutting off will loosen up the wig a little. Looks like I can cut this lace straight off. So give me a moment to get my sharp scissors that I'm not going to use around my face because I'm not that steady. Okay, let's take this off and get to cutting. All right. From this point on, I'm just cutting the lace from around the front of the wig. That 13 inches of lace that frames the face of the wig. And it's not hard to do. Cut in a zigzag motion with very sharp scissors or an eyebrow razor. And I'm just showing you the color of the lace, which is the color of my skin, which means I won't have to use a lot of powder in this particular wig. But other than that, that's that. Now that I have all of the lace cut off, I'm going to try the wig back on. Now, this wig does come with baby hairs, and I'm not particularly fond of baby hairs ever. So generally, I don't cut them off. I just comb them back into the wig unless they become very obtrusive. And so I have had some wigs where the baby hairs look like bangs, and those have to go. But this wig isn't so bad that I've noticed. You want to get the part over that nylon part in the middle of your wig grip. Then you want to pull it down on the sides so that the wig grip is not showing. Both sides. And your own hair is not showing. That puts the wig down. That puts it down. Now, for my money, I can leave it like that. Because like I said, I'm the person who comes in the house, kicks off her shoes, and then kicks off her wig. Look at the pretty colors in this one. And then you can see this little baby hair here. That one little piece of hair. People have little pieces of hair coming out the front of their heads all the time. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just not. I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to let it hang there. It's not hurting me. It's not bothering me. That little piece of hair ain't hurt nothing. But look at the color in Taylor. Look at Taylor showing out. Is that not the most beautiful slanted bob? Is that not beautiful? I love this wig. I bought it 3 times. I really love this wig. But you get to see more of the color again in the back. Okay? So now to lay her down. If you are so inclined, the first thing you're going to have to do is get the makeup off your face. And in order to get the makeup off your face, you're going to need some alcohol, witch hazel, or sea breeze, your choice, and a cotton pad or a cotton ball. Wet it and wipe around the perimeter of your wig grip, or you may be wearing a wig cap. You want to get the oil off your face so that when you do put down your adhesive, your wig will stick. You may have some cream that has come from your hair down to your hairline. Get it off, get it off, get it off. It won't hurt a thing. It only takes a sec. Now, for laying down a wig, my best suggestion, and you want that to dry. My best suggestion is bed head. I buy the little ones because I travel a lot. There is a big tall can, but I'm not gonna lay down enough wigs to use that. So I'm going with the little bitty can. You can get them on Amazon. I bought 2 for $15. I've heard people say they've gotten them at Walmart. They've gotten them at Target. So look for the bed head, TIGI mini hard head. The names of this stuff, right? So here's what we're gonna do. And this is the simple part to laying down your wig. Now I'm gonna have to look in the mirror because I don't have but 2 eyes. Well, I got 4 eye contacts. We're not gonna talk about that. But what we're going to do is put 1 coat up front of the wig grip. At least I am. All along the wig grip, I'm putting the coat. Because that's where I'm laying the wig, right in front of the wig grip. So I don't even have to put all of this in my hair. Occasionally it'll hit a little, but it's just hairspray. You know, it may hit my head. Sue me, but it's just hairspray. Now, with that still damp and this stuff is really sticky, we're going to take the wig and pick it up and put her right where we want her to be. Okay, and I always start in the front. And what I'm going to do is use the back of my comb to make sure that she's laying in the cut, okay, and not on the side somewhere, and I don't have a bunch of little hairs stuck. On this side, I'm going to pull her forward and do the same thing. You don't really have to do a lot with this particular holding spray. Then I'm going to go right at the edge of the lace, and I'm going to press down, and I'm going to keep pressing down. Now, you can use a dryer if you're in a hurry. I don't. I just don't use a dryer. This fan. Oh, my fan. My fan. And I'm going to fan this while I rub it, okay? To make sure that it's sticking to my head. See? You no longer see my lace. And there's more I'm going to do in a moment. Now, let's go do this side. Since we got that side done, we got to go do this side. And again, when it doesn't stick, just go in and put the stuff on the lace, pull it down, hold it down, and this stuff is not going anywhere. Again, I'm just going to keep pressing it, and give it a few fans. It dries so much more quickly, and it dries clear. Got to be, tends to have kind of a white cast that you'll find that will build up on the lace of your wigs. If that's what you want, you don't mind shampooing all that out, that's up to you. Me, okay, now when we get to the very front, if you feel like you need it, you can run a little part powder right there. But I take a powder a little bit lighter than me. This is CoverGirl Clean Professional. I don't know if it's still available for purchase, but you want to run that up the part or down the part, however you want to look at it, onto your face so that your lace appears to be seamless. And if you have any lace that's showing over here, you can go in and put that same powder around that lace. Make sure it's not hanging out, poking up. The same on this side. If you have any places where see, I have a place right here where the lace didn't stick. Okay, this is a good example right here. I'm just gonna put some bedhead there and hold it down for a few seconds. Probably rub it in, make it feel good, make it feel good. I don't think rubbing it in has a thing to do with it. I could be wrong, but the pressure does seem to help for me. And so I do it as a general rule. And since I'm gonna wear this wig for the rest of the day, I don't mind putting this down. That's why I didn't put the other ones down, because I knew I had to take them off. So here we go. She ain't going nowhere. If you get to the very front of the wig and you look and you see that it's a little dense in that parting space, I just pull the hair out. But that's just me. I don't go tweezing a whole lot in synthetic wigs. I just don't think it's necessary. And now that I've got all of my sides and everything in there, I'm actually going to take the front of this wig, and I'm not getting ready to hot comb anything, but I'm gonna spray a little spray. Spray a little spray. Take a finer brush, brush it up. Then I'm going to tie it down for 10 minutes or so. After it's dry, we're going to take down this little scarf that everybody has one of that wears wigs. There we go. And it gave me a little bit of shape in the front. Where'd my comb go, Lord? There it is. Okay. Gave me a little bit of shape in the front so that I can bring it around. The wig grip wasn't going to let it go anywhere, but if the wind blows, I'm good to go. You can't see my lace anywhere. You can't clock me. And that's half the battle. Okay. To like the video for me. It's free $99. I would appreciate a like on the video if you did like the video. If you didn't like the video, get in the comments and tell me why you didn't like the video. But you can also tell me why you did like the video. Or you can talk about anything you want in the comments. You can talk about me. My clapback game is strong. At any rate, like, share, subscribe to the channel. You need to know when I'm back. You know you already subscribed. Quit playing. You know you came back. You was having some fun up in here because you know I ain't got good sense. And I'm subject to put on anything at any time. So subscribe to the channel. Bring a friend, bring your kin. I don't care. Just show up again. And until next time, remember, no one can do you like you. Until later, bye. Mwah.